It's like a religion, an overwhelming decision to check out these anime manga reviews straight out the kitchen. Brought by Supreme Guru, sit back, relax and listen and join in on the discussion. I ain't Supreme Guru for nothing. I am anime, you know you can't click away or get away from the urge of talking manga and anime. So pay close attention when I say the Guru is in the here and now and here to stay.
What's up, people's Guru? Welcome to Keep It Real, Raw and Uncut. Today's topic, you see the heading, let's go. About 2 weeks ago, my man Zoro Fanboy did I guess it was pick who he thought was the best shonen character of all time. And so everybody, the community came in and voted, you know, the subs and the viewers, some reviewers. I voted myself, and I really was disappointed with what everybody picked, you know what I'm saying? You know, you could tell every reviewer has his own demographic of people, and I could see in the votes where people were voting, and I was like, yo, y'all really serious, man? But like, he had to go with what the community picked, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what they wanted, you know, people, if you want what you want, you gotta vote for it, you know what I'm saying? That's what people voted for, who they thought. I was like shocked at some of the answers, man, like, the people that were getting all these votes, I was like, yo, for real? Like, so I don't know if they want to say top, they just thought like who their favorite was or who they thought was like the best that like carried. I looked at it like this: who carries shonen, anime, or manga? What character stuck out like that? What was like the end all be all? When you think of a shonen protagonist, who would it be? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I tackled it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tackle about who was just my favorite. You know, that would be biased, and I try to be unbiased as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do a top 5. You know what I'm saying? He said just pick one, but I'm doing my top 5. You know, it's my channel. You know, so I do the hell I want. You know what I'm saying? So there, and I pick who I want. You know what I'm saying? I think for myself, man. I don't follow up no fanboys. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. Joe, let's get into this top 5. All right, coming in at number 5, man. It's gonna be a shock to people, but it makes sense. People don't sleep. Don't sleep. My girl Serena, or you call it, what's that? Yusuke, whatever her name is. Sailor Moon. We all know her Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was very instrumental in Shonen. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people might think she was shoujo. They probably even have her at that, man. But I saw her, you know, she battled. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like just a regular anime. You know, it had the shoujo aspect of it with relationships and stuff like that. But it was actually a battle shonen. She had a character and a villain to battle each week. You know what I'm saying? And it actually was death in there. It was the characters actually died. Actually, I think she actually died in the series a couple of times. There was actually death in these battles, so I don't look at it as really like a shoujo. To me, it was more of a battle shonen with feelings to it. But number 5, I got Sailor Moon is number 5. And everybody knows Sailor Moon, man. Even just the theme song, dun, 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 dun. That shit's hard. That shit go hard. Anyway, coming in at number 4. My favorite character of all time as far as anime and manga, but man, Vegeta from DBZ, the Prince of All Saiyans. Yo, how many characters have been modeled after this dude? Countless. It's so many characters. It's just a pure, you can just say it's a clear-cut copy of this dude, man. They try to be Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the people that set the standards as a shonen bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta was that dude, you know what I'm saying? He was that anti-hero. He was that bad boy character. Vegeta stuck out. Within, he's one of the most developed characters in Shonen. Say what you want, it is the truth. He's one of the most developed characters in Shonen, manga and anime. Vegeta is the dude, man. So like I said, had to go with my man Vegeta for number 4. Number 3. This one was hard. This was hard between number 3 and number 2. But number 3... Kenshin Himura from Rurouni Kenshin. Oh man, what can you say? What can you say, man? You know, Kenshin meant so much to Shonen. You know, he could easily be number 1. Easily be number 1, man. We all know the story, man. Great writing, well-developed character, great background. If you go back in history, great story. The manga was way better than the anime, of course, way better. But it is what it is. Still don't take away from the story itself, and don't take away from the character. We all know the story about the cross shape on his face and him trying to look for peace instead of walk for, you know, in violence. You know, he lived by the sword, he died by the sword, but, you know, in the end, you saw that he really didn't. I ain't gonna spoil it for you, but you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? The man was searching for peace, man, after living a hard life of battling and war and bloodshed. So You know, Kenshin was that dude, you know what I'm saying? So he came in at number 3. Number 2, once again, it was hard. Number 3 through number 1 was hard for me, real hard. It was real hard. Number 2, I gotta go with the man, Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, Yusuke. Everybody know Yusuke, Mr. Bad Boy himself. You know what I'm saying? The first one that I don't give a fuck. He was like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of anime or manga, man. He just didn't give a damn, man. It's hard for me to go between them two. Him and Hiei, it's like a tie between them two, but I gotta give it to Yusuke because Yusuke was the, you know, protagonist of the story. But, you know, him and Hiei are like equal to me. I love Hiei. Matter of fact, I like Hiei more than I like Yusuke. But I think Yusuke meant more to actually Shonen than Hiei did because he was the main character. So we saw way more of Yusuke, and you know, he got the whole story is actually built around Yusuke. So it is what it is. But you can see, you know what I'm saying? You can see a whole bunch of the story, epic story, man. Yu Yu Hakusho, one of the greatest animes of all time, man. You know, it is what it is, man. No hate on this, man. Yusuke for the win. You know what I'm saying? I hate saying that fanboy shit, but yeah, Yusuke is for the win. All right, coming in at number 1. Coming in at number 1, you already know what time it is. Goku. You can't even say no more, man. Goku, Dragon Ball Z, man. The GOAT character, the GOAT series of all time. I don't care what you want to say. There's no such thing as the greatest, but it is in this case. Dragon Ball Z is the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Not because of it's just the greatest story, the greatest characters, nothing like that. It just meant what it meant to anime and manga. That's what makes it the greatest. Like Muhammad Ali was not the greatest boxer. He's considered the greatest because what he meant to boxing and what he did for boxing. That's what made Muhammad Ali. The epic stuff he did within his lifetime, outside of boxing and inside boxing, made him the greatest. You know what I'm saying? It's just Muhammad Ali is just like that boxer. He just that dude. When you think of boxing, you think of Muhammad Ali. Think of basketball, you think of Michael Jordan. You think of Shonen battle manga, you think of Goku. Goku is just that character, man. You know, he was just the hero. Do anything for his friends, save the earth, take a beat down, never gave up, man. He was just relentless, man. And he was, they don't see him over that. He was so kind-hearted, man. He was benevolent. He was at the thing that most people don't understand about this character was this. He was always at peace with himself. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't searching for anything. He just knew what he wanted to do in life. He was a simple dude that wanted to protect his planet, his friends, and his loved ones, and he wanted to protect the innocent. That was it. He didn't have a goal. He didn't need one. He was happy with who he was. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really a selfish person as far as I need this to be complete. He was like, I know my lane, I know what I like to do, and I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? That was just it. Point blank. And if you try to destroy what I love and what I'm into, I will defend it with everything I've got. And that's what I liked about Goku, man. He was just simple, and he went to the extreme to save everything and protect everything. And it was nothing about it. It wasn't no he's such a more developed character and emotional depth and all that bullshit. He was just great for what he was. That was it. It was no clear cut emotional this, emotional that shit. It was just like, I'm Goku, this is what I do, this is who I am. And I like that about him, man. I really like that. And I wish anime would go back to that era when it was just like that, just for the fun. Everybody trying to be so deep now, and I've got to be so intellectual, and I got to have so much plot development and character building and world building and all this bullshit. But that doesn't make a series great. You can be great just being simple. Some of the best beats in hip-hop were just simple-ass beats and Run DMC beats. Boop, man, you can freestyle on them all day because it was great. They were just simple-ass beats, man. You don't have to be complex all the time. That's case in point. That's why Dragon Ball Z has stood the test of time. It just was what it was. It was just a fun, action-based, interesting story. Battle Shonen. When you look at Battle Shonen in a dictionary, this should be it. It should be Dragon Ball Z. When they say what is a Shonen hero, Goku should be standing in front of everybody. It should be Goku, hands down. And then what the series meant for what the series meant for anime and manga, and then what he meant for anime and manga. There's no question. He's number 1. How many? Because look at it. How many characters have copied off of this dude? Like Goku, like my man Bushido said, can the real Goku please stand up? I mean, damn, so many people have ripped off of him, off of Goku and Vegeta. Is crazy. Shonen wouldn't even be Shonen right now if it wasn't for these characters, man. Everybody's trying to steal their style, man. Everybody. Even your One Piece fanboys, you know your boy seriously stole off Goku. It is what it is. Face it. Naruto too. We all know that. Even Yo Hakusho got damn elements of Dragon Ball Z in it, and Goku and Vegeta in it. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Zoro, act just like Piccolo. You don't notice that? Piccolo and Zoro just about the same damn character, man. I mean, they attitude. Serious, yo. You need to check that shit, though. But like I said, man, it is what it is, man. Like I said, that's why it's the GOAT, man. Greatest of all time. Dragon Ball Z, like I said, let me go back to the countdown. Number 5, Sailor Moon. Number 4, Vegeta. Number 3, Kenshin Himura. Number 2, Yusuke Urameshi. And number 1, Goku. That's my list, y'all. What do you think? What is y'all list? I'll see y'all in the comment section. Holla at you later. Thanks for bringing this up, Zoro. Peace.